Yes, we read it. I'll read it and thoroughly explain because it's first mixed question and very lengthy also. Page 34, question number 8. Following are the particulars of Mr. and Mrs. Roy's assets and liabilities. Details for the year 2014 are given. At the bottom you can see, prepare income statement for the year ending 31/12/14 and balance sheet at the same date. Also calculate financial management ratios. Everything is asked. Income statement also, balance sheet also, ratios also. Directly in your main exams it will be a 15 marks question. Okay. Now understand the things properly. We have to make it on 31/12/14. So can you see cash on hand? 1,20,000 is given, but 31/12/14 is missing. So in the workings, first we'll have to find the amount of cash and bank on 31/12/14. Okay. First of all, cash on hand market as which asset? Liquid asset, LA. Balance and savings accounts, closing balance is also missing. Market as LA liquid asset. But 1/1/14 figures are given, means they will help us in finding 31/12/14. Okay? And everything understand it properly what all we get from the question, because in exams you have to read the whole question first and get the markings done. Then only you can start solving it. So in exams 10 minutes you have to devote in reading and doing the markings. Saving investments in shares and bonds. So first of all, that 75,000 we find closing balance. That market as INV investments. And further, what was the opening balance? 50,000. Closing? 75. Means can I say 25,000 of investments we have made during the year? That 25,000 will come in income statement at the end. After cash surplus, we subtract investments made during the year. So that 25,000 investments made during the year will come in income statement at the end. You will understand this? So write down 25,000 income statement. Okay, once again 75,000 will come in investments on asset side, and 25,000 of investments made during the year, income statement at the end it will come as investments. Any confusion with this? Exactly same with investment in pension fund. 1,50,000 will come in investments, market as INV, and 1 lakh and 150 means how much is invested during the year? So run on 50,000 income statement. Okay, now land at village. 1/1/14 is given, but 31/12/14 information is not given. So we'll come back to that later on after reading the whole question. If no information is given, means we'll assume it is there, and the value is not changed. That's why they have not given. And if information is given, we'll consider it accordingly. Honda City car, 5 lakhs. However, its value will fall to rupees 3 lakhs after a year. So we'll take 3 lakhs. And where will you take Honda City car? Personal property. So like 3 lakhs and mark it as PP, personal property. Any confusion in this? Okay, after a year its value will fall 2 rupees 3 lakhs, not by 3 lakhs, 2. 2 means its value will be 3 lakhs after a year. In case if it was given by 3 lakhs, then 5 lakhs minus 3 lakhs we would have taken 2 lakhs. Okay, all are English medium students, so TO 3 lakhs means 3 lakhs is the value after 1 year. By 3 lakhs means it would be 5 lakhs minus 3 lakhs, 2 lakhs. Here directly 3 lakhs personal property. Two-wheeler Activa, 50,000 again, but however its value will fall 2 rupees 35,000 after a year. So again, where will you include two-wheeler? Personal property. Market as PP and unlike 35,000. That will come in personal property. Primary residential house property. So where will you include that? Yes, real estate property, real property. So on the right side, 31/12/14, what is the amount? 12 lakhs. Market as RP 12 lakhs. And both the amounts are same. Means no transaction has taken place during the year. Outstanding car loan. Where will you include outstanding car loan? Long-term liabilities. So that 2,40,000 market as 2,40,000. Okay, closing balance. That will come in LTL, long-term liabilities. Now, how much was opening balance? 3,60,000. Closing 240 means how much of loan is paid during the year? 1,20,000 that will come in expenses. In income statement, loan paid will come in expenses. So write down loan paid 1,20,000 expense. Able to understand this, everyone? Exactly same is out with outstanding education loan. What is the opening balance? 2 lakhs. Closing? Just a minute. Made 1,50,000. Closing 1,50,000. So closing 1,50,000 will come in long-term liabilities market as LT. And how much is repaid during the year? 50,000. That will come in expenses. So write down 50,000 expenses. Outstanding primary resident home loan 10 lakhs and 9 lakhs. First of all, 9 lakhs will come in long-term liability market as LTL, and difference, how much is repaid? 1 lakh. That will come in expenses. So write down payment 1 lakh expenses. Raise your hand who is not clear with any of the informations. Only one information is pending. What is that? Land at village. That will read it and conclude. Following transactions have taken place during the year 2014. Now you have to tell me where will you include, in which corner of financial statement you include. Income statement or in balance sheet, and where will you include. Okay. Then utility charges paid in cash. Expenses. One more thing. Is get paid in cash. All this is specifically mentioned in detail so that we can find that closing balance of cash on hand. In the above table, in the beginning, what was the opening balance of cash? So to find closing balance of cash, if we have paid utility charges of 10,000, that would get subtracted. Okay, that workings will be doing in the beginning. But otherwise this 10,000 is going to get subtracted. Anyway, that workings we'll discuss at the end of the question. After seeing which all things are paid in cash and which all things are received in cash, and balance in savings account will be affected by bank. So which all things are received by check and paid by check. Is everyone clear with this? But utility charges will come in expenses, so mark it as E. Groceries and dining out paid out in cash, Maida. Expenses, mark it as E. Again paid in cash, so we'll minus it from cash balance. Loan installment for Honda City car, residential house property and education loan paid by check. We have already marked them as expenses in the above table. Is it or not? Honda City car, did we mark the car loan of 120 as expense or not? In the above table. Residential house property, so did we mark that 1 lakh as expense or not? And education loan, did we mark that 50,000 as expense or not? The important thing is they all are paid by check, so they'll get subtracted from balance in savings account. Any confusions up till here? Purchase of freeze refrigerator by check. First of all, purchase of refrigerator, Malad, expense, market as EN by check, so minus from savings account. Then booming tax paid by check. Expense and also minus from savings account. Okay. Clothes purchased by using ATM cum debit card 15,000. One more thing, just a minute. Purchase of freeze by check, did you mark it as expense? And freeze will also come in personal property. Expense also and PP also. Mark it as expense and PP. Okay, tax does not come in personal property, but look at the things you'll be able to identify from the nature. Refrigerator is also your personal property. Next, clothes purchased by using ATM cum debit card 15,000. Anju? Expense and also personal property. Mark it as E and PP. Also by ATM cum debit card, so you minus and savings account. Okay. Income received from investment of rupees 15,000 by check, which was deposited into the bank. Parul? Yes, income market as IN. What else? Will add in savings account because the money was deposited in the bank. Himalaya, salary of Mr. Roy deposited directly into their savings account, which was deposited into the bank. Just a minute. Let an amount 5 lakhs. Amount 5 lakhs. Yes, Himalaya. Income marked as IN. Add in savings account. Salary of, make it Mrs. Roy, received in cash, make it 2,40,000. One more zero added. Richard. Salary of Mrs. Roy 2,40,000 received in cash. Where all will it come? Incomes market as I. What else? Plus in cash, received in cash, not by check. So here you added in cash balance. Did you understand this, everyone? Land at village. Now see, that was pending. Okay. Land at village has been sold out during the year for rupees 10 lakhs by check. Mohini? Yes, unlike 10 lakhs and market as income. What else would you do? Yes, it's sold and amount is received by check. 10 lakhs, no one will pay in cash after demonetization. So 10 lakhs by check means we will add in savings account. And another agricultural land was acquired for rupees 6 lakhs during the year by check. Correct? First of all, purchase of land 6 lakhs we will show in expense. Mark it as E, and it will also come in real property. Mark it as RB. And by check, so will minus from savings account. Did everyone understand it? Don't go into double entry, triple entry bookkeeping system, nothing like that. Okay, we are making it for household. So same thing can come at one place or several places also. You see from every item's nature point of view. Purchase of land, we are paying the money. I told you all the receipts are income. All the receipts are incomes. All the payments are expenses. Okay, so any money you are paying is your expense. Therefore, this 6 lakhs will come in expense also. Moreover, you get agricultural land, so that becomes your real property. Is everyone clear with this? And paid by check, so you'll minus from savings account. We don't have to minus anything. Old land is sold, that will not come in balance sheet. Okay, but income of 10 lakhs will come here because we are receiving the money. And now on 31/12/14 we have only one land of 6 lakhs, that's it. So that will come in real property. Old land of 8 lakhs will not come because that has been sold. Only this new land of 6 lakhs will come in real property. Did everyone understand this? I repeat it once again. Land at village has been sold during the year for 10 lakhs by check. So 10 lakhs will come in income, will also added in savings account. Another agricultural land was acquired for 6 lakhs during the year by check. So 6 lakhs will come in expense, will minus from savings account and will also show it as real property. Any confusion in this? Further, electricity bills paid during the year 15,000 by cash. Shubham?
Expense.
Expense market as E and by cash. Minus from cash. Now outstanding on 31/12/14 was 1,500. Short-term liabilities market as STL. Next, Prakriti. Telephone bills paid during the year 6,000 by cash. Yes, market as expense E. Also by cash, will minus from cash. And what about outstanding on 31/12/14 500? Short-term liabilities STL. Ayushi, medical expenses paid during the year 22,000 by cash. Expense and minus from cash. Market as E. Rent paid during the year 2,000 by cash. Dina? Expense market as E and minus from cash. Also outstanding on 31/12/14 was 2,000. Short-term liabilities. During the year, investments in shares and bonds and investments in pension funds are made by check. Those investments we have already marked in the first table. Can you see that investments in shares and bonds 25,000 we have marked as expense, but that payment is made by check, so we'll minus from savings account. You can also see that investment in pension fund we have marked 50,000 as expense, but that payment is made by check, so it will come in minus from savings account. Prepare income statement and balance sheet as on stated and financial management ratios. So, did everyone understand this all information or not? Okay. First, will make income and expense account. For that, no working is needed. Workings we require for cash and savings account, but that come in balance sheet. So income and statement can be directly made. Okay. First we make income and expense statement. So question number 8. Roy family income statement for the year ended 31/12/14. One column of amount is sufficient. First we'll show incomes, then we will show expenses, but expenses excluding investments. Then at the end we'll subtract investments. Make the format everyone. Who else is making it? 30 more seconds, make it fast. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give the heading incomes. Now, whatever we have marked as I think in the first table nothing is marked as I. Okay, in the paragraph, I directly is in that salary only. No, before that, income received from investment. So, income from investment received by check 10,000. Right now check cash doesn't make any difference. All the money received, income, all the money paid, expense. After that we have salary of Mr. Roy. $5 lakhs. And then we have salary of Mrs. Roy, 2,40,000, and then sale of land 10 lakhs. Anything else we have marked as I? You all have done the marking, so tell me. Anything else we have marked as I? Yes or no? No. So? Yes? Income from investments is 15,000. Then why did I mark it as 10? 15,000, sorry. Yes, anything else marked as I in the question? But always leave 1 or 2 lines in case you come across later on anything you must have space to insert it. Okay? So always leave 1 or 2 lines safe aside. Now 10, 12, 17, 55. 17,55,000 are your incomes. Mark it as A. There is an expense. Is it a receipt or a payment? We are not selling the investment, we are making the investment. Okay. And again in expense also we'll show it after cash surplus. First we'll find cash surplus before investments. Income minus expenses. Lastly we show investments. Okay. Now we will take in, yes, if it is sale of shares, mutual funds, then that you will show in incomes. Expenses, You just remember income means receipt of money, expense means payment. Any kind of receipt will come in incomes, any kind of payments will come in expenses. Now in the first table, what all we have marked as E, expense. Investments we don't take because that will take at the end. Other than that, what we have marked? Repayment of car loan, repayment of car loan, 1,20,000. Then repayment of education loan, 50,000, and repayment of home loan, 1 lakh. Okay, you can show if you get confused. 360 minus 240 is 120. 2 lakhs minus 150 is 50. And 10 lakhs minus 9 lakh is a payment of 1 lakh. Any doubts up till here? Now below the table, what all expenses are marked? Has everyone written up till repayment of home loan? Utility charges paid in cash. So, utility charges $10,000. Groceries and dining out 27,000. Loan installments we have taken all the three. Purchase of refrigerator, $10,000. Tax paid, $12,000. Clothes purchased, $15,000. Then after clothes directly we have purchase of land, $6 lakhs. Electricity bills, 15,000. Telephone bills, 6,000. Yes, what is going on? Then medical expenses, 22,000. Rent paid, 2,000. Any confusions in this? Do the total of expenses. $9 lakh? Just a minute. Okay, there are few corrections. First of all, purchase of refrigerator is of, make it 20,000 instead of 10,000. And one more item is there. Purchase of refrigerator in the question. Make it 20,000 instead of 10,000 by check. And write down further adjacent to that. Purchase of oven. Write down adjacent to that. Purchase of oven rupees 10,000 in cash. Purchase of oven rupees 10,000 in cash. Where will we take that? Mark it as E expense and also you'll minus from cash and also you'll show it in personal property. So mark it as E and PP. Okay, further. After, in the last rent paid during the year, do you find? Now make it 22,000 and 2,000 yearly rent is as such unbelievable. Make rent paid during the year 22,000 in cash instead of 2,000. Did you all do that? So let us make these corrections. Purchase of refrigerator 20,000. One more item will come. Purchase of oven 10,000 and this rent paid add one more to 22,000. Did you make the corrections, everyone? I repeat it. Refrigerator instead of 10,000, 20,000. Rent paid instead of 2,000, 22,000, one more 2 you will add. And purchase of oven is of 10,000, one more new item. Now tell me the total. 10,29,000. Total B. Now we will get cash, surplus, before investments. A minus B equal to C. So 1750 minus 1029, that is 7,26,000. Now we will take investments. All are able to follow this? So now in investments, in the first table we have two investments. Investment in shares and bonds. $25,000. Okay, 75,000 minus 50,000. And investment in pension fund. 50,000. One lakh 50,000 minus 1 lakh. So D, total of investments 75,000 and final cash surplus C minus D. 726 minus 75, 6,51,000. Did every one of you understand this? Anyone having any doubt in it? Now, before we make balance sheet, we need which two amounts which are missing? Cash in hand and savings account. These two figures are missing. So that workings will be made first. First we'll make the workings and find cash in hand and savings account. First working, cash in hand. During the whole question, whatever information is given in cash will add and minus. Yes. Krishnan Mani Gauduri. Who is it? Now give it here. Take it up to them. You could have cut the clock. What was so important that you have to talk right now only? MS से ओ क्या हो गया? तो you invented as genius. What happened? Huh? Captain? You're captain. Are you captain? Of? Captain of cricket. Is he a captain of cricket? Are you captain of cricket? Sure. You want to go? After this, na? Okay. Be ready. Cash in hand. First of all, how much is it on 1114? Yes? 1,20,000. Now no need to write first plus and minus. Positive amounts show as it is, negative show in bracket. Whatever information comes in cash, take it as it is. So it will be less time consuming. First of all things will get from the below information only, below the table. Utility charges are paid in cash, so minus 10,000. Groceries and dining out is paid in cash, so minus 27,000. Loan installments are paid by checks, will not consider. Refrigerators purchased by check, will not consider. But oven is purchased in cash, 10,000. Tax is paid by check, cloth is paid by ATM, income is received by check, salary is received by check, but Mrs. Roy's salary is received in cash. That we will add. Salary of Mrs. Roy 2,40,000. Land has been sold in check, received, purchased also in check. Electricity bills, $15,000 is paid in cash. Telephone bills, 6,000 is paid in cash. Medical expenses, 22,000 are paid in cash. Rent, 22,000 is paid in cash. And investments are made by check. So all cash information have been considered or not? Now we'll get the closing balance. 2,48,000 is the cash on 31/12/14. Now when we make the balance sheet, then in liquid asset will include what amount of cash? 2,48,000. Did you understand this? And exactly same way we'll find savings account balance. So second information, savings account in bank. What is the opening balance first of all? Yes? 1 lakh. Now again see the below information, what all things are received and paid by check. Directly that loan installments are paid by check, can you see? So minus loan installment of, now that you get from the first table, car loan installment was 1,20,000. Then loan installment of education was 50,000. Do you all get it from the first table? Home loan installment was 1 lakh. Then further if you go below, purchase of refrigerator by check. So minus refrigerator 20,000. Then further if you go below, tax paid by check, so minus tax 12,000. Further, if you go below clothes purchased by ATM cum debit card, 15,000. Further, if you go below income received from investment by check, so add income from investment, 15,000. Then land was sold for 10 lakhs, so plus sale of land 10 lakhs. Did I forget that? Okay. Minus purchase of land is also paid by check, that is 6 lakhs. Now I forgot in between salary of Mr. Roy 5 lakhs, that is plus. That is also received by check, 5 lakhs. Then if you go below, bills are all paid in cash. At the end, investments are made by check. So minus investment in shares and bonds. In the beginning, first table we have it, 25,000. And again, minus investment in pension fund. From the first table we have it, that is also made by check, 50,000. So did everyone understand all the plus and minus in savings account? Anyone having any doubt in this? 6,23,000. Closing balance 6,23,000. That is on 31/12/14. So now we can make the balance sheet. Okay, the missing informations were only two, cash and savings account that we have obtained. Now balance sheet of Roy family. As on 31/12/14. First we'll have assets, and then liabilities and net worth. Thirty seconds for the format, do it fast. Don't pick it up in between. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now be attentive. First, liquid assets. What all we have marked as LA will be considered. You can see cash in hand is marked as LA, and its amount we obtained in working note 1, 2,48,000 on 31/12/14. Okay. Cash in hand, in bracket working note 1, inner column 2,48,000. Understood this, everyone? Then next item marked as liquid is savings account balance. Again we obtained from working note 2, 6,23,000. Understood this, everyone? Anything else in the question marked as LA? Yes or no? no other item, okay? So 8,71,000. 8,71,000 liquid assets. Then we'll have investments. So what are we marked as investments? We have in the beginning only shares and bonds, but what value will we show? Closing value of 75,000. Shares and bonds 75,000. Pension fund what amount we will show? 1,50,000. Anything else? So 2,25,000. And real property in the first table, what we have marked as real property, only one thing, primary residential house property, that is of 12 lakhs. Primary house 12 lakhs. Do you all find it? Anything else in the first table marked as RP? No. In the below information, what have we marked as RP? Land at village of 6 lakhs, the new land which is purchased. Land at village 6 lakhs. Anything else marked as RP in the question? So 18 lakhs of real property is there. Then personal property. In the first table, what all we have marked as PP? Car of what value? 3 lakhs. Then Activa of two-wheeler of 35,000. Then below the table, refrigerator we have marked as PP of 20,000. Then oven we have marked PP of 10,000. Below that, clothes of 15,000 we have marked as PP. Nothing else? Okay. Okay, by mistake I wrote it outer column. Anyway, personal properties are not required in any ratio, so that's fine. What is the final total of all the assets? Total assets 8, 10, yes? 32,76,000. Do you all get this? 32,76,000? Yes. Now liabilities. Is the angle proper or changed? Yes, for the 32,76,000. Now liabilities, short-term liabilities. What are we marked as STL? In the first table, nothing. Below the table, all we have at the end only. Telephone, no. Electricity bill outstanding, we have marked as STL 1500. Electricity bills 1500. Then, yes, 11 column.